Good morning. It is 7:08 on Sunday, June 20th.
Happy Dad's Day to all you dads out there.
Yes.
Oh, it'll be a week behind, but...
Yeah, well, it's the thought that counts. That was a fun night. We took advantage of all the facilities and services and had a nice group of people there. And when it rained, it cooled everything down. It rained off and on a lot, right?
Yeah.
But not driving rain, just a nice rain, so you didn't have to worry about your tent flooding or anything.
Cooled it off nicely.
Yeah, so our plan is to go to the Wiley Shelter, I think it is, and we're gonna make stops along the way at the RPH Shelter, and I think it's called Tony's Deli. That's on the radar for lunch. Heat is not gonna be as much of a factor today. Is this the right way? Yeah. Oh, that's why people camped up there. Brought them right out on the trail. But tomorrow it's going to be brutal, so we may be doing short days into Kent. But that's something to worry about tomorrow. Anything to add, Mr. Eiler?
It's good to be back on trail.
And we'll see how the cranky meter goes. I'm hoping it will be a little lower today. We are almost to Shenandoah Mountain. It's a beautiful view up here. Let you see it better.
Sweetheart.
There's something here I think I'm supposed to see. Ah. Here we go.
And that's cool, huh?
Yes, it is.
Beautiful view here. Really, really beautiful. You know, I bet in the winter you get 360 here on the trees out. Well, it's 9 o'clock. We're a little over 3 miles in. Humidity's much better today, or just my attitude's much better today. Things are going a lot better than yesterday. Yesterday was a stinker. Walking along this ridge line here and walking along some really cool boulder cliffs and stuff. It's a nice trail today. You know, my hiking buddy let me get out front today, which is sort of a treat. She's usually in the front, but yeah, today going pretty good. Yeah. Let's turn around here and see how she's doing. How you doing, High Speed?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm just ready to get to the shelter and stretch out.
Any words of wisdom for your fans?
My fans? Are you my fan? No, I'm good.
All right.
It's a good day.
Okay.
We are about to arrive at the RPH Shelter, and Larry and Kathy told us there's a surprise that we must see. And we've encountered a lot of people the last couple days. They start to tell us about the shelter, and we're like, don't tell us because we have to wait and see what the surprise is. So we're going to find out, I guess. This is the tenting area. Now we just got to find the shelter. Hopefully it's soon. There's only 2 platforms, but there's probably other tenting. We have arrived. It's a straight up house. It's a cabin. I had no idea. Maybe that was a surprise, is that it's a cabin. Wow, there's a pump and a lawn chair. This is super nice. More tenting. Wow. This is very nice. I wish we were staying here.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Check it out. This is really cool. Well, free books if you're into National Geographic. Oh, look. This might be it. Come here. That could be it. That might be the surprise. But this is a really neat shelter. If it was raining, yeah, you'd have a hard time blasting me out of here. Well, we're gonna take a little break and then we'll head back out. We have a prairie with a sense of humor. Hilarious. And it's literally right on the trail, so if all you needed to do is use the facilities, you don't even have to go to the shelter. We just did a cinematic pan. This is the Hosnick mountain view, I think it is. And it says that we can see Shenandoah, where we came from. We gotta get Peak Finder, we suck. And that you can even see the Catskills on a clear day. And I'd say it's a clear day. So somewhere out there's a Catskills. It sure is pretty. Okay, well, we've got about, I don't know, maybe 3.5 miles to the deli.
Yep.
We are 1.6 from the deli / pizza place. We just came down a very steep descent and got to see a beautiful swimming pool in someone's backyard. It looked,
I wanted to go swimming.
yeah, well, you can. You just have to do it here, not in their pool. But yeah, now we have to climb up another 600 feet. But there's food at the end, so that's good. Off we go. Woo, this climb is kicking our butts. They had some nice switchbacks in there, and they just run you up. I think we went up 200 feet and like, I don't know, nothing. And now we've got 446 more up, and then immediately we're gonna give it all back and do 600 and something down. We're probably about a mile to go, but they're making you earn that deli. Here we go again. Up, up, up. We have come about a half a mile off trail, and in our immediate future is the pizzeria and deli. It looks like there's another hiker out there, but I'm really glad to see that it's open because that would have been terrible. Just real quick, if you come to the deli here, go to the back because that's where everybody sits in the shade. You can charge your stuff right there is the outlet. We just charged our phones. Rich is filling our water up, and you can tent here for free. There are no restrooms though, so you know that's the downside, but food was great. We're now too full and we have to go out and hike. Well, we just climbed on up and got us a view. We're close to the shelter, and that's a good thing because it's hot, but you can see a pretty good distance off. Once again, we don't have peak finders, so we can't tell you what any of this stuff is. So whoever the asshat is who moved the picnic table, they're putting it back. I mean, seriously, the picnic table was down there. So all these brave souls are moving it back where it belongs. Don't rearrange the furniture at the shelters. We are at the Morgan Stewart shelter, and it is the first one we come to that has a pump. So we're gonna go ahead and fill up all our stuff, and you know, I guess everybody said it's easier with 2 people, so I'm glad we have 2 people. Hi there.
Sunday, June 20th, Dad's Day, 7:01 p.m.
Oh my, time flies when you're having fun, isn't it?
So I put a little video up this morning, 3 miles in, talking about how well I was doing today. Yeah, that took a turn. Yeah, the heat got me today. I had to slow way down.
But that was after the deli, right?
That was after the deli.
Yeah, we stopped at the deli, we had lunch, we were sitting in the shade. Then when we came out, we had that road walk back to the trail, but he was using his umbrella. But then we had a climb. No, sort of a booger of a climb.
Straight up.
Mm-hmm. It was no joke.
Yeah.
And it was hot.
Yeah.
It was very hot.
Did she mention it was hot?
It might have been hot.
But the early part of the day, it didn't seem so bad, but later on in the day, it got to me. You know, but the trail was really, I mean, we had a couple of climbs today, but the trail was really pretty nice. You know, we're at a shelter tonight, tenting.
Yes, we're at
Which
Morgan
one?
Stewart.
Morgan Stewart. It's a nice shelter. It's got this big old timey water pumpy
Yeah,
thing.
I took a I videoed the pump, but not of us in action with the pump.
It's
It's definitely much easier, A, if you have a knock,
yeah,
and B, if you have 2 people.
yeah. And there was like
Because-
3 of us down there working together.
Right.
We were having a gas.
Because if it's just one person by themselves trying to hold whatever your collecting device is and pump,
It's
is a
got
little
a
dangerous.
big spigot on the end of it, and
Yeah.
the water
It
sort of,
kind of comes out like in a,
yeah. So
it doesn't come straight out.
Yeah, the guys that were using the Sawyer bags were struggling.
Yeah. I haven't filmed the shelter yet. I need to probably do that in the morning, but we got to leave really early, so I don't know if that will happen. And there's some folks here that haven't actually gotten a chance to interview or take pictures of. We just kind of came in and ate and came into the tent early because did we mention it was hot?
This guy was a little delirious today. Okay.
Yeah. So tomorrow, Larry and Kathy are going to help us again. They're so amazing. And they're going to meet us like a mile from here and slack us. The real field's supposed to be like 98.
Toasty.
That's just crazy.
R-
So-
rumor has it that iced tea's sweet tea's a bad thing to drink when you're trying to hike.
Which he's been drinking a lot of, so maybe that's the problem. But if tomorrow just gets completely unbearable, there's a couple options. I mean,
Yeah.
10 miles in, there's an outdoor center, and that's where Tony's is. I kept saying we were going to Tony's today, but that's tomorrow. We could tent there, or just Joe, who is super nice. He's finishing up his section. He's a retired pilot. He was telling us there's a place in Pine Grove that was reasonably priced for a hotel. So we may just, seek indoors and wait for this heat to break.
It's supposed to break after tomorrow, so
Yeah. But, we might just, in the tent, it's not that bad.
no, it's comfortable.
So we could maybe just pay the $2 and, we've camped everywhere else. We might as well camp at an outdoor center.
Pay to camp?
$2, yeah. But, yeah, I guess that's pretty
Did
much
you find
it.
like a park or a ball field or a drive-in somewhere?
I know. Well, we're working our way through it all. But, yeah, I mean, I've had a few things that are, trying to act up. We'll see. We won't even talk about it unless it becomes, a trend.
Okay. Well, we're probably keeping our tent mates up, so we
Yeah.
should probably cut this short, sweetie.
Night.
See you, kids.